Hey guys, it's April. I wanted to come on and let you guys know we've had a couple of updates since I did the last Design Space video, and I am in the beta version 6.9156. 6.9 is rolling out. It started rolling out May 20th, so our text edit bar may differ a little now from the original video that I did. So I just wanted to go in and do this little update video to show you how the text edit is now working. What Kerning does is it brings your letters in so that you don't have to manually space them anymore. And I'm just going to go in here and type in how sweet it is. Okay, so I've got my text in here, and then I want to go and I want to look for a font. And what are kerned fonts? And you're going to see when you click on that text edit now, you see right here, only kerned fonts. It's going to be checked by default. And it will show your system fonts as well as your Cricut fonts, and then all fonts. So you have all of them there. And what does kerning do? I don't know if you guys remember, but before we had to come in here when we selected our letters, and we had our letters space them together, especially when they were in cursive, just to get them to connect. And then we welded them together. Well, we don't have to do that for kerned fonts now. And I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go with a system font first because I know this font and I know what it's going to do. And then I'm going to search for the Magnolia Sky font, and there it is right there, and I'm going to select it. So now you can see that my letters are automatically connected now. Now this one is just a teeny bit off right there, but it is a system font, not a Cricut font, but super easy and simple. So I'm just going to letter space it down just to bring that close, and now it looks perfect. We don't have to weld anymore, but I am going to encourage that you do so, and I'm about to show you why. And let me just, I'm going to scoot my window over just a little bit, guys, because I have some stuff going on. But I'm going to select weld right here, and now it didn't do it. So, but you can see nothing filled in, okay? And I'm going to go back and undo, and I'm going to bring that back in some more because I want it to do that just in case this happens to you guys. Kind of like that too. That looks really good. So I've got my font like I want it, and then I weld it, and look what happened to my O and my E. Just one E. And the reason is, before, if you remember, if any of you have run into this, when you space those letters down, if the tail of the H is in that O, it's going to fill in. If the tail of this E is in there, it's going to fill it in, okay? That's just the way it's going to do. But what if I don't weld, okay? So let's just say, I'm just going to undo, and let's say I don't weld, and I just leave it like that. I'm going to leave it spaced like that. And then I go and I hit make it. And I look at it on my mat, bingo, look at it on the mat. It's going to be a telltale sign. So you don't have to weld. You can wait and bring it over to the mat and look at it and check it. And then you can come down here and you can hit cancel and go back. Or you can just sit here on the mat and weld it and know automatically if it's going to work or if you need to work on it some. But totally much easier than it was before. Super easy and super simple. So I'm just going to take this back all the way. There we go. And then we're going to go in and we're going to go to a Cricut font, and I am going to select Cricut, and I'm going to get rid of that. And let's bring in this one. I'm just picking these at random, guys, not any rhyme or reason. And again, I'm on beta, so mine may do some weird funky stuff. But I had to go in beta to show you guys because this came out a couple of days ago, so mine disappeared. That shouldn't be happening. It's there, but it's not there. So I'm just going to hit undo. Maybe it doesn't like that font. Let's just get a new. I'm going to replace. All right, and let's go to text, and I'm going to get, there we go. How sweet it is. And let's go in And only Kern fonts. It didn't like that font at all, so I'm just going to pick something else. Here we go. Here's the Sahara Smooth by DTC. Here we go. And there it is. Bingo. Looks good. Looks great. I'm not going to weld it. I'm just going to hit make it. It all still looks good, so I'm good to go. I'm good to cut. Super easy, super simple. So now that that kerning is working for our fonts, and it will work on some of your system fonts, it will show all the kerned fonts. And you can curve, and look at that. Remember before how it really split them out? Now this one did just a little bit because I got really curved. And you want to watch, because if you get a line between your T and the I there, then it's going to do that same thing. But again, 1 or 2 clicks on letter space. Oops, I'm online. And you're going to fix that even with your curve. And then let's hit make it. And it all still looks really good. So super easy, super simple to use. And I'm just going to go over a few key points. I showed you how to find the kerned fonts. It's going to be in there automatically checked for you. You can, how do you apply it to the text in your saved projects? If that's another key thing. If you open up a saved project that has text in it, it will not be kerned, okay? It's still going to be separated, but if you double click on it, it's supposed to kern it for you and bring those letters in like they're supposed to be. If you don't see your font in the list, that is because, let me see if I can get back over there. If you don't see your font in the list, okay, and you know that you've used it before and it was there, just come up here and check, because if you uncheck this, then it's going to bring in a lot of other fonts. So you can see, if I do only kerned fonts, some of them disappear, and that's why. So you can see them, just go in there and check it and you'll find that. Let's see. So deselect that when you're browsing for fonts. And that looks like about it. So hopefully you guys find that this is working for you. They have been doing a lot of work in Design Space, and they've given us our offset, and they've given us our kerned fonts. So it's getting better, So make sure that you guys click on the link down below and subscribe, and give a thumbs up and share, and I'll catch you on the next video.